You know what's funny? Every foreigner who talks about the Philippines says the same thing.
It is so cheap here.
Like that's the whole reason to move. But here's the plot twist. The real cost of living in the Philippines, it's not just about pesos. It's about what you give up and what you learn to live with. Because sure, your wallet will be happy, but your patience, your habits, and sometimes even your ego, they'll be crying a little. Number one, the myth of the $1 paradise. So let's start with the fantasy, shall we? You've probably seen the YouTube videos. Live like a king for $1,000 a month. A drone shot of a white beach, a cold San Miguel beer, and some guy saying, "Bro, you can retire here for peanuts." Well, kinda. If you live like a local, eat at carinderias, ride jeepneys, and use a fan instead of aircon, yeah, that is affordable. But if you expect Western comfort on a Filipino budget, good luck, my friend. You will be sweating in your imported misery. Number two, the hidden cost you don't see. You see, the Philippines plays a sneaky little trick on you. Everything looks cheap until it's not. Electricity? Oh, honey, you will learn fast that aircon bill can slap harder than a jealous ex. Groceries? Imported cheese, cereal, or peanut butter will cost you double. The internet? Let's just say you'll pay a lot for a connection that tests your faith and your sanity. And then there's transportation. Sure, tricycles are cheap, but take them every day and suddenly you're funding your driver's new karaoke machine. And don't forget, convenience stores are everywhere for a reason. Because once you get lazy to cook, your 20 peso snacks turn into a 1,000 peso craving habit real quick. Number three, what Filipinos know that expats don't. Here's where it gets interesting. Filipinos know how to stretch money because we grew up balancing joy and practicality. We know that happiness isn't in the mall. It's in the purok. It's in the small talks, the karaoke nights, the cheap eats shared with people who make you laugh until your ribs hurt. Expats come here thinking budget living means sacrifice. But for us, it just means creativity. We'll reuse, recycle, repair. We'll make feast out of canned sardines and leftover rice, and somehow it tastes better because everyone's eating together. So yeah, you can survive here on a $1,000 a month, but to enjoy it, you will need to live like a Filipino, flexible, adaptable, happy with less, but full of life. Number four, the emotional cost. Now let's talk about the part that no one mentions. Some foreigners move here thinking it'll fix their problems. Loneliness, stress, heartbreak. But even paradise can't save you from yourself. You'll have quiet days where you miss your old life. You will crave a real bagel, or a winter morning, or your friends back home. You will feel disconnected, like you're living in someone else's movie. But that's where the Philippines surprises you. Because even when you're lost, someone will always say, "Have you eaten?" And suddenly you don't feel invisible anymore. That's the real cost. And the secret gift. You give up the speed and comfort of the West, but in return, you gain connection. Number five, when it finally makes sense. So no, life in the Philippines doesn't make sense on paper. It's chaotic, unpredictable, and sometimes hilariously inefficient. But once you see it, and really see it, you will realize it's not about saving money. It's about saving yourself. Because here, you learn that contentment doesn't come from what you have, but from how you live. You wake up to roosters, you drink your coffee with a view of the mountains, and you start to care less about how much you're earning, and more about who's beside you while you're living it. So, the next time someone asks, how much does it really cost to live in the Philippines? Just smile and say, depends. You paying in pesos or in peace of mind? Because the truth is, the real cost of living here is learning to slow down, fall in love in simplicity, and finally breathe. This is Daisy reminding you that paradise isn't cheap, but it's always worth the price if you pay with heart. Bye for now.